So, my sound's coming in okay, right?
Yes, your sound is coming in fine.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to go to this one. Go here. Go there. And go down here. Where is self-promotion? That's good enough. Good, we'll do that. And hell, we'll do it on Twitter as well. Thankfully, at this point, it's Extinction Curse on Twitch. Join the circus! There we go. Cats, stay away from each other.
Inconsequential Wilhelm scream.
Right? I don't know, every Wilhelm scream is consequential. But for poor Private Wilhelm. Alright. I will handle...
My poor Private Wilhelm. He's been immortalized.
Yes, but he's immortalized in the moment of great mortal terror. That he has to relive again and again throughout eternity.
Could be worse.
That is kind of
when
you think that way.
All right. Well, late starts for future audience, because I doubt anybody's in the audience right now, as I just started the stream, but it's been a day. So we're going to hit the ground running, and as we lacked Michelle last week, and also didn't stream on account of the protest boycott, I am going to do a round-robin recap starting with Gazlo.
Oh!
On the spot.
Now, should I recap the episode before then, or just everything all at once, or just the last episode?
Just the last episode.
Okay. So, me, Mike, Felix, Tucker, and the other one, the Firefox? Yeah, Firefox is my favorite browser. We all sat around, we were eating s'mores, trying to think about who killed the ringleader.
Ringmaster, but okay.
Yeah. We investigated, we saw his body, I did a smart, everybody else did a smart, we just took his keys and checked out his digs, and we found these weird vegetable bong things that made us all high.
Vegetable bong things? Well, that's a great segue. Take it away, Mike O'Nid. Vegetable bong things. What happened then?
No.
Take your hero points.
Yes.
All right.
Magical. Okay, so...
yes, so, if you would please take it away.
Well, long story short, the vegetable pod things were trying to kill us. And we were trying to kill them. Fortunately for us, everyone sucks at knowledge checks and nobody can figure out what the hell these things were.
I'm a clown.
That's no excuse.
God damn it, Jim, I'm a clown, not a botanist.
Anyway, after we killed it, we went about trying to look for clues, and then that's when our mortal enemies attacked.
Snakes.
On the material plane.
I'm tired of these Monday to Friday snakes on this Monday to Friday plane of existence. Material plane.
All right. So there was a fight with snakes, but the party had split up. So while there was a fight with snakes, there was also a fight with a chicken menace that had a very petrifying stare.
I got stoned, y'all!
Quite literally. In fact, there is a chance it could get worse. Threat ain't over just because the thing is dead.
Oh.
Well, all Gazlo has to do is just get good. Don't have to worry about being turned to stone.
True.
Indeed, indeed. And once those two threats were defeated, whereupon the party of six, I can count, managed to handle two encounters that a party of four were to take individually. They noticed that there was a path into the woods that the snakes had come from. Little trail.
I think we need to heal our clown first. And
So where am I in
wounded?
comparison to everybody?
We are going to put you... One moment. We're going to put you... right about... there. Oh. Actually, no, I had... That's right, that's right. I had you come running out of the tent, full sprint, to save the day because somebody got dropped.
All right.
Let's see. That was Felix, I believe. I think Felix... No, someone else. Something happened.
And Chuck Buckerford dropped as well.
Oh, okay, so it was probably Tuck that I was referring to. So yeah, you came sprinting out of the tent as you heard the sounds of battle, and saved Tuck Buckerford.
Oh, so stabilize is probably what I would have been doing.
So I think I had you heal him. Yeah, so now everybody is technically up and running. Gazlo, the... Oh, what am I doing? Oh, wait. Where's the music?
I was about to say.
Oh, okay. It wasn't doing the repeat thing. Fine. I'll do it this way. All right. So, now, those who wish to make a medicine check to get a better grasp of what Gazlo is going through, please do so.
Everybody step aside, step aside.
I step aside.
It's like, what? Like,
There.
Excellent.
heals.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, you've heard of creatures that have such abilities to turn people to stone, either with a glance or a wound. Usually, it is a slow process. They literally as well. They start off on a mechanical level. They start off becoming slow, slowed 1, unless they critical fail, at which point they become slowed 2. What that means is for each level of slowed, you lose an action of your 3 actions. So Gaslow is at slowed 1. He, it, she, whatever, will roll the die and pick. After they hit 0, they will become petrified. However, they get a chance to make a saving throw once every 24 hours.
Man, I remember the good old days. Like
When it
you
was
were
just
turned to
instant.
stone, you turned to stone. That's it. None of
Yeah.
this like getting to
Got
save.
me rock hard, dog.
I mean, can you imagine how annoyed Medusa is? Like people randomly unbecoming stone. She's like, oh, this is bullshit. Now I have to go and just like petrify him again.
Well, yes.
Okay, so based on what I see inside my spells and whatnot, I don't have the ability to reverse this.
Not to reverse it. That is a higher level of magic than you currently possess.
we don't-
There are ways you might be able... I believe there are ways you could help Gaslow make the saving throw that would hopefully reverse or advance the petrification. But that would take time, and right now, let's just say there are pressing matters such as where those snakes came from.
And what direction did the snakes come from?
From the path.
Where were they found?
They came from there.
Okay. Well, I look over Gaslow and I go, darling, you really need to stop rushing in.
I can't help it, bruh. My homies needed me.
Well, let's try to keep you safe. You need to stay close to us, and we need to make sure that we eradicate this issue. We don't want anyone else falling further.
Oh, man. Is there any way of curing this? Or do I just have to wait it out?
You might have to pass it.
Oh, God, I'm passing stones. That's my clown. I get clown moment for the day.
So based on the 2 check marks I see next to my heal, both of my heals were used in the last game, and we haven't taken a rest, so I'm out of heal.
Well, you still have your medicine skill, and you are still a badass cleric capable of fighting.
Yes.
I'm sitting at about 13 hit points right now, so...
Out of how much?
23.
Ooh.
I took a
Chucky's
beating.
already, right?
To edit. There we go. I'm sorry, what was that, Felix?
Tuck used the good berry already, right?
Yes. However, while waiting around for hours may not be a good idea, 10 minutes so we can get good berry again? I think that's doable.
Yes.
We'll say this is happening as Virmala is examining poor Gaslow. Prepared? Cast? I think... Does he still have a heal? I think he has a heal. So he is going to... let's see. He is going to do a 2-action ranged heal on you, Felix, since you seem to be the most hurt here. Oh, whoops. I toyed with the modifiers, then I realized that the modifiers already exist here, so... Bam!
You already exist here.
I do.
Already exists here.
And I exist inside the box of my experiences. All right. So he gives you a little bit of a boost there, Felix. He's got... Now, I have about one of these left, so let's save it for an emergency. We have a little bit of investigating to do, and I sure would hate to use it now and need it later, then need it later, and there was a way, there was a point to that, but point being, let's save it for an emergency.
Don't tell me what to do, and I just rush off.
You're not my mom! You're not my dad either!
You're not the boss of me.
I'm going
Oh,
to my room!
All right, so we're still needing to go down the path, is what I'm understanding then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I set off down the path with Mr. Kitty leading the way.
Okay. Give me a perception check,
Can you roll
David.
it?
Oh, are you outside?
Yep.
Ah, gotcha. All right. Looks clear to you.
Nah. We're all doomed.
What about Mr. Kitty's perception?
Ah, good catch. Let's see. Does Mr. Kitty warn you of... Jesus fucking Christ. Looks clear to Mr. Kitty.
Don't we typically have Bacon look over things too?
Bacon has no modifiers in that regard.
Should I take a look? Although I'm still
well,
in
you guys... All right.
Caslo,
Out of
you need to be with
character...
me.
Out of character, we know something's coming. In character, the two people who are very well versed in traversing woods did not catch a certain something. That said, Felix, if you would like to spend a hero point and try and do that again.
Sure.
And I am not going to look at the screen.
Caslo, babe, you need to be with me.
Oh.
Wow. At least it was better than before. Well.
Um,
It's up to you how you want to proceed.
can I roll it?
Now that you're back, sure.
All right.
We'll ignore the one I just did.
Perception. So,
We'll ignore the one that is plagued by my cursed touch. See? There you go. That wasn't so hard. Why did you suck at that before? It's so strange.
you mean why did you suck at that, Phil?
Must have got some spores in his eyes.
I
from Mike.
didn't suck at that. I rolled on your character sheet. That's all you. Anyway, so you are about to step forward. You're fairly positive things are good, and then you notice there is a very, very thin tripwire, except it's not wire, it's more like hair of some animal or another, stretched across the path.
Ew.
Holy shit, the snakes are learning.
That's very disturbing.
I'm
Is that-
leaning more
that-
towards spider.
Somebody's got some serious hair problems.
I'm sorry, what was that, David?
Oh, I'm leaning more towards spider, but
Well,
I pull up short and start like trying to find the end of it.
so you see the end. It is connected to, hidden in the shrubbery, the underbrush. You see a lengthy, thorny vine. The thorns clearly dripping something that would likely be quite nasty if that vine were to snap forward and strike whoever tripped the wire.
Foreshadowing.
Can
Okay.
I
That's
step
not
back and use my whip to trip the wire with reach?
You know, yeah, I think you can.
Sweet. Do that.
All right. With a
Gaslow, babe, back up.
Oh, all right.
Yes, Mom.
Oh God, hi, baby.
And yeah, so with a crack of the whip from Felix, the thorns lash out. The thorny branch snaps forward, and you notice it's not just one. There's like a succession. One that would have gone low, one that would have gone high, and the while they are draped across the path with a weapon or something, any of you could push them aside as you slip by. And this is technically a little deeper into the woods.
Okay.
I love that play.
Let's continue.
I have my shield raised.
Okay, first I need to do this. I need to get rid of that. Disable. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's what I wanted to do. So you slip on through the path, coming out. I'm just going to go ahead and open these up so that you can. There we go. Now you should be able to see through those trees, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
All right. Mike, you're way behind there.
Huh?
Oh, I just pushed you back
That's
into...
Cinder.
No, I already moved you. You were back there with Cinder. I moved you first and then Cinder.
Okay.
All right. So, you come out into a small clearing next to the something between a stream and a river. Not quite a stream, not quite a river.
Tributary.
Tributary! Excellent. There is a small pile of leaves a few feet in diameter with a thin blanket next to it. Next to the leaves rests a small backpack emblazoned with a green patch. The stream, the tributary, burbles merrily nearby, and you notice the backpack is moving a little. And as you come out into the clearing, a little head pokes itself up from the backpack, and its hand, like it's pulling something out, and then it notices you, and it freezes, and it's a little winged creature. And it just kind of freezes as it looks at you and says something in... Oh, what's the language? One moment. It's blue. It says something in... Let's see here. I wonder if... I doubt anybody has it, but I'm going to do it anyway. It says something in a language that none of you seem to understand. And another blue creature pokes its head out from behind the tree, a piece of hardtack in its mouth, like it was in the middle of nomming on it. And it also stares at you all.
They're tiny blue winged creatures.
Indeed.
And they're speaking in cursive.
I think we just came upon Smurfdom.
These would be highly mutated Smurfs. Got little wings. They got tiny little tails. In fact, let me see if there is a picture of these little bastards. Oh, whoops, nope, that's not. I have to open this up again, open that up again, go over here.
Jermala tilts her head like an inspecting bird.
Oh my god, they're adorable!
Yeah.
Oh my.
Fuck.
And they're little tiny little things too.
Kill it!
No, it's
Miss-
friend-shaped.
No.
It's a gargoyle Dobie.
Looks like a gremlin. And any sort of gremlin needs to die.
No, man, these things are chill.
Nope.
I'm tempted to do a diplomacy check.
That's okay. I've got my shield raised. I'll block it for you.
Virmala, as you raise
Yeah.
your shield, it's actually just in time because the one that was fiddling around in the backpack pulls out what seems to be a river stone and kind of throws it at you, barks something at the other one, and they start to fly off.
Oh.
See? They attacked us first. Now we get to kill them.
Don't be rude.
But they do leave behind, unless you, I mean, if you want to chase them down, that's up to you. But they do leave behind the backpack and the camp in general.
I will go investigate the backpack, and Mr. Kitty will try to chase one down. Because
All
those look
right.
like birds.
I bet they look like a feather toy almost.
Tell you what, have Mr. Kitty, roll. Have Mr. Kitty roll initiative, essentially.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So they are ever so slightly faster. And they look like they are about to fly up, and then they dive right into the stream.
Aww.
Ooh. Mr. Kitty goes to the edge of the water and recoils as it starts to hiss and bubble.
And they seem to swim off.
Just imagine they just like their tiny little heads are just poking out of the water with just their noses sticking up.
Like a straw.
'Cause all you see is just top of the head and a nose and some ears. Just big eyes just poking up like the dog who just, you know,
Wild
stole something off the table. Is loafing in a corner somewhere.
While Felix goes through the bag, Virmala would like to scan the area and make sure that we're still alone.
All right.
Oh. I'm gonna roll perception for the bag.
Okay. You don't need to, but okay.
Okay.
So, digging through the bag, you find that apparently the weird blue creature was loading up the bag with wet river rocks.
Oh.
However, as you dig through the bag, you find a scrap of parchment, a little smudged here and there by the wet river rocks, but it is clearly a highly detailed map of Aberton and its surrounding environments. While it's not as detailed as, say, a survey map, it is a very well done map. There are also notes scribbled in various locations, particularly with a sketched entry for the Circus of Wayward Wonders. These notes, as you examine the map closer, seem to detail the movements of the circus members. There are also notes circling a place called Oldland's Orchard and Houghton Mill.
I hand the notes to Vermala.
There are also a few tasty-looking nuts and a holly bush. A little piece from a holly bush.
Vermala.
Yes.
Found a map
Oh.
with some notes. Can you make sense of this?
I try to hold it up. Is there light in the area? Like, I've got low light vision, but I'm assuming not everybody does.
There's moonlight, so you do have enough light to see by with your low light vision.
And Mr. Kitty is a light source.
That's true. Mr. Kitty does radiate a bit of light around his fiery body.
So Virmala turns around and like has Kitty behind her and holds it up so that everybody can look. And
it's like the flaming tuft of Kitty's tail hovering over you, over your shoulder.
Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful team photo. Let's take a look at this, guys. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here.
Hell yeah, investigation time.
Sorry, I gotta shut down my computer now.
No worries.
No worries.
It's all good, home. So here we start.
All right. So,
would I just roll that perception over the one that I had rolled for like scanning the area, since there was no result of me scanning the area and now I'm holding a map? Would I just use that roll to just go for the map instead?
I mean, you could if perception was the skill you needed.
Okay. What's the one I need?
There isn't one. You are just looking at the map. The notes, as I mentioned, they are far more detailed around the Circus of Wayward Wonders. You can tell that there were whoever sketched these notes onto the map, they knew what time the performance was going to begin. There's a mention of snakes in the stands. You recognize a couple of notes with little check marks like damage the nets, snakes in the stands, as I mentioned before.
Would any of my clown lore be of any use here?
Not in particular.
Ah, okay. Figured I could just do a check.
So it looks like we found the snake's plans.
Maybe. But I think there's more to this.
But the snake that I killed didn't have hands, so unless they're very skilled with their tail, I'm wondering how they're making even just the check marks on the list.
I wouldn't put anything past those slippery bastards.
More than one snake.
Maybe the cock
Oh
was
my
in charge.
god. Just
Hold on one moment. Where? Oh, standard. Yeah. Looking at some of the things in the backpack once the river stones are removed. Tuck Buckerford. Mumbles some country idiom and raises up the holly branch. Well, if I'll be. This thing here is
Holy
magic.
hell.
Holy hell. Wish I had thought of that. Good one. Good one. Oh, God damn it. Hey, Felix, you got back your hero point.
Woo.
This thing here is magic. I not gonna worry too much about. Oh yeah. In fact, if I'm correct, this here is one of them feather tokens, but it's not made of a feather, so I don't know why they call it a feather token.
a feather token.
What does that do?
One moment.
I look at Mike to see if Mike knows.
Mike worked for a druid once. Maybe Mike knows.
Well, worked for is being kind of generous.
Yes.
Fair. Mike was
And to be
enslaved by a
fair,
druid once.
He wasn't volunteered, he was voluntold.
But you know, it all turned out all right. I ate her, so
You know.
Exactly, and then now you're part of our family.
Yay, mushroom friend!
Mike sheds a tear, a single manly tear of gratitude, and then moves on.
No. Well, it seems this here is holly bush. Now, holly berries are usually pretty poisonous, but these ones will heal you. A little bit per berry, not as much as say one of my apples, but you know it's a good substitute when the chips are down.
So we should hold on to these?
Oh yes.
Clear question. Do we have communal food in our traveling troop?
I mean, there is a circus cook.
I got a week's rations on me.
How the nets were cut and the snakes were deployed. There's maybe a chance that these berries have been put in our food.
I mean, these ones here will heal you, So I don't think that would be their game. Normal holly berries are poisonous. These aren't normal holly berries.
Oh, good to know. Okay. So, does anybody see any signs of where this person went to? I mean, their bag is here. They're either close by or coming back.
That's a
Roll
good
another perception
question.
check.
The good question is, how are snakes wearing backpacks in the first place? They don't have arms.
I reckon we should probably investigate the area.
Sorry, that was the wrong one.
Can I do some talking?
Investigation music.
Nope, that's not what I want. Oh my god. Sorry.
Live,
One
everybody.
When I was prepping last week, I had the song I wanted to play picked out, but I can't remember it. I can't remember which one. So I'm just gonna take a quick look. Maybe I think this one will be pretty close. Does it have... Doesn't have one perfect, but I am going to run with maybe this one. Okay, that's close enough. So, as the map says, it does have indicators of your circus grounds and all the details of people's comings and goings. There are also 2 places in the town that seem to be of note, at least on the map. That said, as you are perusing this, trying to come up with clues, you hear fiddle music coming from the bonfire. Well, not the bonfire, but the fire that everyone was standing around. That seems to be far more energetic than this shit. But it's what I have right now. Oh.
Now, when you say fiddle music, are we talking The Devil Went Down to Georgia?
Well, we'll say yes. Let's say it's that sort of fiddle music. That's not what I was going for, but that's the first thing that popped to your mind, so it's the first thing that we're gonna run with. Now, if only my cat would get away from my computer screen so I could look at the Syrinscape menu.
They're helping.
Before we head back to camp, can I make one last check for tracks?
Certainly. One moment. Cat, down. There we go. Now she's just draped across my desk. She is such a princess. All right. So, Felix, we'll have you make a nature roll.
Felix. Said thank you, Felix. I was heavily trying to get other people to do it.
So, Felix, as you are looking around, you do see a particularly small set of footprints that appear to have left via the path that you all came down.
Are they chicken tracks?
Nope. They are humanoid footprints. Small. About Tuck Buckerford's size.
Oh.
What? Time
Oh,
to
one of the-
officially a tuck.
Back to camp. Let's look for another halfling. Or a dwarf.
Nah, I'd be a halfling. Dwarves, despite being
Shorter are
Yeah,
still medium-sized creatures.
yeah.
Ah.
They are stocky. They're shorter, but they're broad. No, the other type of humanoid, I mean, granted, with Pathfinder 2nd Edition, you have a whole slew of ancestries to pull from. But the closest to a halfling would probably be a gnome.
Okay. I'm cutting off voice chat.
All right. I will keep an eye on things. All right. I am pulling the people out that I need to pull out of the woods. The rest of you are on your own. All right. Huzzah! Congratulations. Except, in this case, the music doesn't stop. It just keeps going.
Yay.
Yeah, it's very festive.
Never end.
All right. So, yes, it's fiddles, and as you get closer to the camp, you also hear pipes. You don't remember many people in the camp playing pipes.
Uh-oh. I smell Faye.
Did anybody from the old troop, like, voluntarily participate and play music? And when I say voluntarily participate, I mean acting cruel.
Oh, not that you recall, no.
Okay.
But it is coming from the fire, so it would do to perhaps investigate if you are curious.
Yes.
All right. So, heading back to the wagons and the fire. You hear the sound of pipes and fiddles and even horns echoing across the camp from the meeting fire, and you find the members of the Circus of Wayward Wonders who have been waiting for a proclamation that is safe to return to their wagons and or any further information on the investigations have now formed two concentric rings with musicians on the inside and everyone else dancing on the outside. Their energetic prancing seems very at odds with the rather exasperated and fearful and exhausted looks on their faces.
Yeah, that's...
Help! Help us!
That don't look right.
Cries the professor as sweat pours down his frail face and his limbs jerk about to the lively jig.
Oh, but he looks like he's having so much fun. He should have fun. Forever.
Kizzle wants to dance.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going back here to try and see
Okay.
what David is typing. Have Firefox create a fireball from the campfire in the middle.
I have an alternative solution.
Oh?
Yes. While Mike O'Nid certainly doesn't know much about anything, being just a stump of fungus. Ah, good one.
Oh, God.
I do, however, know something about music putting folks under spells. I'm going to counterperform, Zach.
All right.
Okay.
Did we establish who was playing the instruments? Or where the instrument sounds were coming from? Or is it just a group of, like, dancing?
Well, hold on. Let's see.
Jump out. What you doing?
I'm just brushing up, making sure. Go ahead and give me a performance roll there, Mike.
Yeah, hero point.
Oh.
Yep.
That's what they're there for.
There you go.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh yeah, I begin singing a very beautiful and haunting tone, which washes over, within 60 feet. Which washes over everybody within 60 feet, helping mute out whatever this tomfoolery is.
All right. So as you approach singing your haunting melody, you see the figures that are playing music at the center of the group.
Ah,
A pair
great.
of winged creatures looking like a cross between teeny tiny elves and grasshoppers.
No one likes elves.
As they see you approach, they smile and wave. Ah, welcome. We loved your performance. Oh, please come join us. Do you know anything more lively than that?
Well, I'd answer, but then I'd have to stop singing. That would be...
Yeah. As you continue singing, they kind of... Oh, okay, all right. And they change their music to sort of complement your singing. And the circus folk kind of start to, instead of dance, they start to sway, and the professor kind of looks at you, panting. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's not quite done, but... And then as your music interrupts theirs, the swaying comes to a stop, and they realize that they have full control over their mobility once again.
Yay.
I'm gonna probably step in and do a diplomacy on these bros.
All right.
Come up and greet myself and just say, howdy. Oh, that's not a...
It's not bad.
It's not bad for a +1.
Yeah.
I'm a bold bro. What can I say? I'm just gonna present myself as a, hey, little dudes. I don't believe I've ever met you bros before. You here to join the circus? I noticed you were partying with my bros up here. Unconsensually, I might add.
Stop saying bros.
I can't help it, Mush Bro.
Oh, God. Now the clown is from California. No!
You're lucky you're so handsome.
Oh, God.
Otherwise, I wouldn't put up with that.
I'm a clown, bruh.
No, he switched over to bras. It's even worse than bro.
Bruh,
Oh, no. No.
It's one you gotta get off your chest.
Oh, man. Oh! Yes, you did very well. Especially the pie in the face. Oh, we've seen some grade A quality pies in the face, haven't we?
Call
Oh, yes,
me
we have,
homie.
Teresia. We certainly have.
That's pleasant. I thank you.
We should do more dancing.
Nah,
And they
Holmes.
get ready to play again. Though at this
Yeah.
point,
No, there's enough of that. That's enough of that.
Yeah.
if you want to make a diplomacy check there, Mike, you certainly can.
Diplomacy is not my strong suit.
Or intimidation.
Yeah, but you were doing the leading talking with the show, and so since
Well,
they
that was
watched
performance.
the show, maybe yes, but they were listening to you.
Okay, I'll try intimidation.
Do
I can
it.
intimidate.
Don't threaten the little.
Oh!
Did you just?
Yes!
Oh my god! You're gonna scare the life out of these little dudes.
Ah,
That's
okay.
enough singing for one night.
All right. Sorry about that. We're just big fans.
Of course you are.
Nah. Let's settle them down, bros. Let's just settle them down. You see, we've been having a little bit of trouble ourselves. We've been dealing with a bit of a snake problem, if you hear. Have you been seeing any snakes or any snakes? Or snakes?
I tapped Gazlo on the head, calling you stuck.
And murder?
Or
Murder?
chickens.
Well, there were the people who fell. The people from that wagon over there, and they probably need more practice if they're falling like that. And maybe better nets.
Yeah. Somebody's been sabotaging our circus, guys. And you wouldn't happen to have any information about that, would you?
Somebody would want to sabotage a circus? They
Yeah,
look
I know.
very, very angry.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out who.
We just had to fight a stoned chicken and some snakes, bro. And we don't.
Hold on.
Luckily for you,
Hold on.
I was able to calm my mushy boy
Hold
down.
on.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I am trying to shift. Provided.
God.
Okay, so that's not what I wanted.
What did you
I wanted.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Garfield. Oh. You. No. Here. Ah. Get down in your bed and just settle down. You don't need to cry at the door. You're not going outside.
Actually, I know what I need to do. I need to go over here. I need to do this one. There we are. The rustling of leaves can be heard as hundreds of red-eyed rats scurry from the foliage crossing the field towards the very wagon that the Kanbalis stay in. As out
Okay, which
steps-
direction is from?
All right, from the trees towards one of the wagons near the circle. We'll get into that. One moment. The rats surround a halfling woman who steps out of the wagon. She wears a headdress in the shape of a rat's head, its mouth open, framing her face. Well, isn't this a pretty sight? She cackles, twisting her grip on a gnarled staff. I had hoped to murder more of you while the whole town was watching. That would have frightened them away from here for good. But a bigger slaughter might be even better. The foolish farmers and poisoners of Aberton will discover your rat-chewed corpses, and no one will know it happened. No one will know how it happened, but everyone will whisper that nature is taking its revenge. And it is through me. Then perhaps the land can heal from the cancer known as Aberton.
I'm just gonna look at her hat and then sort of glance up at my hat and lick my lips.
I think the mushroom's gonna eat somebody again.
Hey, she wants nature to reclaim things. I am nature.
More power to you. Let me know if you need some hot sauce.
Now that doesn't seem very neighborly-like.
Oh, drew it off.
Mr. Kitty, speak. Attempt to intimidate.
Okay. Thank you. And if someone, when David responds, and since jumping around can take a bit of work, anybody who could read out whatever David types would be very welcome. Mr. Kitty is going to attempt to intimidate.
Oh, no, I can't. Speaking of Mr. Kitties, Garfield,
Yeah.
come here.
All right. Do you want Mr. Kitty to assist you in intimidate? Because you have, David, you have a +1, and Mr. Kitty has a +0. All right. So we will have Mr. Kitty try to assist with a flat roll. Okay, all right. And I'm going to go by old assist rules because I can't remember the Pathfinder 2E assist rules. And then...
Felix says, use my hunt prey action.
Hunt prey. Perception checks when you seek your prey. Circumstance bonus to survival. You also ignore... Oh, okay. You're designating her as hunt prey. I see. All right. And so with that, that does not do the trick. That said, she sneers at Tuck as... Oh, actually...
Aw.
No. Sounds very similar to another cat we know that gets very talkative. Darren?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, he wants to go outside, so he sits and yowls at the door, hoping I'll open it. Thing is, he's an indoor cat.
Hmm.
Right, anyway. Come here. Oh, now you ignore me.
Okay, so I need to open up this. She sneers at Tuck, and as Mr. Kitty speaks, she gives a purr. But Mr. Kitty's hackles raise, and she arches her brow, notably impressed that Mr. Kitty ignored her charms. Druids, animal companions, interesting mix. Well, if it's going to be like that, then wait for the DM to reset initiatives and roll initiative.
Hell yeah!
Ooh.
Boy!
Time for me to get a new hat.
Did it not break?
And I will put her down. She has shown up right about there. And
Gumbo. Yes. Yes.
my gloves keep oh, there we go. My gloves keep
Tapping up.
pressing the little button that adjusts the sensitivity of my mouse. So it's like one moment everything is fine. The next moment it's like moving very sluggishly.
Okay, come here, you annoying
You know,
ball.
I'm not gonna force Felix to take that natural one on initiative, so I re-rolled that. Come on. Oh, no wonder it's not working. I don't have the numlock on. Derp. All right. Let us shift this. Rolled particularly low on that, David. She also had a fairly high DC to overcome with that. That said, I did re-roll your initiative because, oh my god, it is bad luck to have me roll for you, man.
Well, yeah, we all know that, you know, you only roll crits when you're against us, not for us.
That's true. That
Yeah.
is true. As
Is the
Chase-
prerogative of God.
Yeah, but as Chase, we had a joke in the Ravenloft game I ran that Chase, who played Michael, a halfling cleric, a halfling war priest, that he played a lot like a rogue, who was not spec'd out to be played like a rogue.
Oh. I remember that.
Yeah, it was fun. But he...
Yeah.
Angel, that's right. Michael was his brother. He rolled surprisingly well every game. Like he tried to be a rogue and he was not spec'd for it, but he would like while he is trying to do the stealthy stuff, I would say, all right, but you're wearing armor, that's disadvantage, and he'd like the lowest one he would get would be like 15.
He was a Gary Stew through and through.
We would joke that he had a cheat engine. And then if anybody wound up having a string of good luck, they had stolen Chase's cheat engine, or they were borrowing Chase's cheat
dice roller.
Yes.
To auto load the dice.
Oh, I am so sorry, Reaper's Horror. Well, he was here. I did not see the comments going. This is why I need to get myself a second monitor, or an adapter for the second monitor I have that can actually work with my computer.
Are you referring to the still a
The
plus
stream.
1 circumstance AC against?
What?
Are you referring to David's comment about the plus 1 circumstance AC against her?
Sort of. I was referring to the fact that a friend from that very group that Chase is from, Chase and I met in, he was in the chat and was chatting, and I completely missed it because I haven't been checking on the chat. But if I had a second monitor, I could set it up in such a fashion that I could put the chat, the Discord in the second monitor, and I would not have to jump between windows and miss when people show up in the chat.
You should get a second monitor, dude.
I know. I need to get the adapter for my old secondary monitor because I don't need a second monitor for fancy stuff. Just, to have another window to look at. So, that being said, yes, David, I will certainly apply that. I am, what was I doing? Oh, yes, I was over here with Syrinscape. Let's see, was it this one? Nope. This one? What's this one? Whoa. There we go. Oh, okay. So, I'll stop that one. We'll go here. Yes, hi, Nala. How are you? We're about to go into, like, a big showdown with an enemy, and I need to see my screen.
I was like,
Yeah, no, I need you to pay attention to me, is what Nala is saying. And Virmala, you are first.
Yes.
If you notice,
Okay.
people whose initiative it is, they have a crown above their icon.
no way.
Well, I don't have the initiative thing up on my thingy yet. I was just waiting for you to say we were good. Okay, I would like to move here.
Right?
And I would like to cast Gust of Wind.
Ah. All right. One moment. I am going to bring in the grid. I should adjust where they are for that. We'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll do that. Okay, so, Virmala, if you are casting Gust of Wind, click on the magnifying glass icon next to your spell.
Okay.
And you
All
will
right.
see a number of icons. You want to drag the D20 icon that's right next to Save Fort DC 16. And
Okay.
have that, direct that at whoever you are directing the Gust of Wind at. All right, so Virmala saves. That said, I do believe.
Still have an effect on that one.
I
Creature can't move against the wind.
Yep, so she cannot advance. So good. Very good. This is not lively enough music for my liking, so I am going to just jump over here, go to music by Toron, and we'll do this one. Is this?
I need to brush this.
No, that's... Here, we'll do this one. Heroic. Good enough. It's not just good, folks. It's good enough. All right. Tuck
And I believe
Buckerford.
that my
Oh, go ahead. Say that, Virmala?
I said I believe that's my turn.
Okay. So we are moving on to Tuck Buckerford. And don't you know that people and nature can totally work together? Isn't that shocking to you?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I'm the one who does the puns here.
Let's see. Electric arc only jumps to one person, right, Darren?
Yeah, it's 2 targets total.
All right. Nice. They both failed. So that ends up being full damage to her. And the rat. Oh, cool. So the rat kind of pops. And the halfling lets out a snarl of rage. Rat go pop. I
Pop
said,
that rat.
Rat go. Confirm delete item. Yes. All right. Let's see action. All right. Oh my god. She raises her staff. Along with her hands, and the grass about your feet writhes and grows, forming thick cords.
No, I've seen this hentai.
We've all seen this.
I'm not a schoolgirl from Japan! No!
Hentai puppy.
You will rule, resisting Nevia Bramblecloak's revenge. And entangle.
Okay, Gumbo, if you were going to sneeze, you are definitely not going to sit in my lap while you're doing it. Okay?
Okay, so that is a saving throw for everyone.
Everyone.
I'm doing it. Don't worry.
No.
Gazlo, you are incredibly successful, critically successful even. So you can move normally. Mike, also critically successful. Virmala, damn, everyone is succeeding. Maybe not critically, but they are succeeding. Oh, except for Tuck. Tuck is entangled.
Damn it. What the fuck, Tuck?
Okay. Now, so with entanglement, I am going to minimize that. Can somebody let me know what David said?
He just said all of us? Question mark. Okay.
Yeah, it's
But I don't
20...
know if that was in response to the.
That was in response to the hentai thing.
Oh.
Or was it? I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? All right, so with entanglement in this system, the area counts as plants in the area entangle creatures. The area counts as difficult terrain. Each round that a creature starts its turn in the area, it must attempt a reflex save. On failure, it takes negative 10-foot circumstance penalty to its speeds until it leaves the area. On a critical failure, it is also immobilized for 1 round. Creatures can attempt to escape the entangle's DC to remove these effects. So anybody, for those of you who have started, who failed? On a failure, speeds, creatures attempt. Okay, so there's no difference between a success and a critical success. So Gazlo, you can move normally. Cinder can move normally. Mike can move normally. Virmala, you can move normally. Tuck has a negative 10-foot penalty, but he's probably not going to go into melee anyway. Mr. Kitty is probably burning the entangling roots, though they are still gripping at Mr. Kitty and making it difficult to move. And Felix is having a hard time moving through them as well. So that's just a negative 10-foot circumstance penalty. All right. So, that was her turn. And we move on to Gazlo.
Ooh.
Gazlo, you are up.
I still only have 13 hit points.
No, didn't.
And that would be why you're now in the back.
Didn't Tuck pass the healing spell, or was that on somebody else?
That was to Felix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Well,
good.
you don't need that many hit points. It'll be fine.
I still have 1 ranged weapon on me. I can throw darts.
There you are.
Eat the extra holly berries, says Felix.
Throw me the berries, bruh.
Well,
Unfortunately, I think Tuck has the berries.
well, Tuck doesn't have. Well, Tuck has the berries, but Bacon. You can say Bacon was holding her turn, and flies over to Gazlo and drops that there apple in their third hand, in his third hand, and heals as he noms down on it for 7 points.
Woohoo! I'm feeling fantastic.
All right. So, yes, action to eat the apple. And is that all you are doing?
I'm going to chuck a dart.
All right, so we're going to go back to you then.
No.
Dart.
Hold on. There is a slight problem with that.
Oh?
Well,
no.
sort of. So darts, they have a range of 20 feet. So you will be chucking it at long range, essentially. Which has penalties that I think you can find in the plus minus. No, it's not there. Darn. I think you move it down like one action. So you can chuck your dart. I'm just going to run with this, so I will have to look it up later. But I'm going to say you can chuck it, but you have to use the second attack to throw it that far and be effective.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah. Well,
I think I'm gonna use a hero point for that.
Okay.
Where's my other?
There we go.
That's better.
Yay! I think I'm not looking at the screen right now because I am trying to get. Here we are. I should have put it in the fridge on my way home, but oh well.
I've been there.
It's cold enough. It's not. It didn't make it to like room temperature. It's not ice cold, but you know. All right, so now you can go ahead and roll the damage.
Sweet.
I did that with ice cream.
Yeah. Woo. And this is damage to the,
What is... Hold on one moment.
Did you just damage yourself?
I don't think so.
No. You need to drag the damage over her, which I will do for you. There we go. I applied it.
I thought I did that. I must have, oops, I did it again! Stop hitting yourself!
Well, you didn't hit yourself. You just dragged it, and it didn't quite reach the mark. You just posted the damage that you rolled. That's all. All right. So I'm assuming, unless you want to move, that is your turn.
I'm probably gonna move up a little bit, but stay behind
Virmala.
Varmala.
Okay. Mike, you are up.
Aha! Last, my ascension is happening. Okay. First, I'm going to move out of the area of effect, because I don't like being in area of effects.
Oh. Okay, so that weird piano that didn't go at all with the music was a part of that track.
Yeah, I was confused about that too. I was like, what?
I was like, do I have something else playing? I don't know. It does add a kind of disjointed element that I like, but it was still throwing me off for a moment. Well, I'll start playing the music again. That was interesting.
Okay.
Ian's online.
So, first action, move out of the AoE. Second action, I'm gonna inspire courage. You can do it, courage.
Just standing back with your pop-ons.
The things I do for love.
You can't do it!
Hi. That is just so weird. But, I mean, hey, pretty... It fits discordant for the whole circus thing.
Okay. And,
Nala really likes these claws.
and the last action, I'm going to shoot at the druid with my bow.
All right.
I'll spend a hero point. Try that again without the sock. I said without the
I heard
sock.
Ah.
How many
Wow.
hero points do you have?
2 left. Gonna save them. So, yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
All right. So, Felix. Felix has a bonus to AC against her. And I do believe you already gave him the boost for.
Yep.
Yeah. +2.
Scorpion whip, make her trip. Mr. Kitty throat rip.
Very good, David. Very good. Hero point for
Watch him whip.
What's your name?
Watch him nay.
Beautiful.
Okay, so David moves forward, does the whip. Let's see.
Whip,
what it does.
Rip.
I'll do it. +2 circumstances. Oh, okay, so that's what that is. And then you have that. And then the hunt prey doesn't adjust attacks. Hey, stop that. Okay. So lashing out with the scorpion whip. That's a hit.
Woot.
You catch the halfling with the barbed whip of whippiness, dealing 6 points of damage. And then you make your, let's see, tripping would be athletics against either their, I think it's against either their athletics or acrobatics DC, but she has neither, so I think it would be just against her strength.
Yeah, it's against her reflex save DC.
Reflex save DC. Okay, well that is a bit higher. All right, well let's see. And it's athletics. So
Oh, that's a puppy.
not enough to beat her reflex save. Do you want to spend a hero point?
Yes.
You have 3 left. Trying it again. You have to beat an 18. That's 9.
Oh.
Should one of us be rolling for him?
The first one I rolled was 11, but I could hand the character over to somebody else if somebody wants to. It's pretty easy.
Nah. Too much responsibility.
Fine, be me. Aww.
Aww. Oh, fine by
Aw.
me. All right, that's less
Oh,
that's
okay.
less deserving of an aw.
I honestly thought he was saying bye.
Fine, be me.
Why?
All right, David, you have 3 more hero points. Do you want to spend another to try it one more time, or do you want to hold off? All right, we will do that. We are going with athletics once more. No whammies, no whammies. 25! And
Yay.
she is prone. Prone. She is knocked prone by Felix. Mr. Kitty bounds forward. Mr. Kitty's... Oh, whoops. Mr. Kitty is right... Oh, my God! 15. Oh wait, Mr. Kitty. No, Mr. Kitty doesn't have pounce yet.
What?
That's something that, or does Mr. Kitty? Cat strides
Nope.
and strikes. Nope.
Doesn't.
Okay. Not yet. So, with where Mr. Kitty was, 35 feet actually. I think, 15. Or so 10. Let's see. 10. Hold on a moment. 15, 20, 25, 30,
A move action?
35.
40.
Right. So the downside is Mr. Kitty can move up to her, but won't be able to attack
No.
as the entanglement hampered Mr. Kitty's movement, cutting it down by 10. So Mr. Kitty
Can
would
he
have to
intimidate?
could attempt to demoralize, I suppose. Put Mr. Kitty back right next to... Oh my god, stop it. Put Mr. Kitty next to Felix. And Felix has the thing that gives a +2 to intimidate. And we will see how well Mr. Kitty rolls. Not good enough.
Damn it, Mr. Kitty.
That's a +2 against an enemy that has its will save is as high as save.
I don't accept excuses. Gonna have to find ourselves a new fire cat, that's all.
Well, let's see. The rats. The swarm of rats.
Yum yum.
Uh-oh.
Charges into the entangling growth surrounding Gazlo and Virmala.
Woohoo! Dinner time.
I'm gonna
Doing-
smack some rats.
Oh, right. Nice.
We are the rats.
They chitter and bite.
Oh, damn.
That's a critical success for saving throw, so Gazlo is okay. That's the weird thing about me rolling saving throws for people. When I roll a saving throw, if you succeed, it looks like you failed.
Uh-oh.
But if you fail, well, you fail. So the swarming bites. Let's see. Can I just drop this on? Okay. Oh, nice. So Virmala, you are bitten about the talons, and ankles, or whatever Strix have that pass for ankles. All right. So let me.
Huh. That is weird.
What?
Oh. Someone just pointed out that fucking Wong from the Marvel movies is in all sorts of shit in Phase 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people have compared him to basically being the Nick Fury of Phase 4 because of how many movies he pops into.
Yeah, he's in Shang-Chi, he's gonna be in Spider-Man, he's in a couple of What If episodes.
Yeah.
Weird.
Okay, so as they bite you, bit. Hold on one moment.
Every little bit counts.
Take your hero point, Michelle. You might need it. After all, they have filth fever.
Ugh.
Oh, but thankfully you saved. So you are hardy and resist the fever-ridden bites of the rats. Cinder! Cinder... And once again, I keep doing that thing where Cinder is going to... Let's see, that is a... no, not going to do that one. Why not? Cinder marches forward. Let's see. He typically has 25 movement, so he has 15. So he's going to march forward. Oh, can he do this? Let me see here. And let's see, is it... what is the... it's only 15 feet. Alright, well, he won't do that. So instead, he does march forward. I'll have him there. And he will produce flame at the rats.
Oh, Jesus.
Barbecue.
Oh, he's aiming
Are
for...
we?
You are... Oh, whoops. You are among the rats, but he is not aiming for one of the squares that you are in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Against the targets they see, this is a normal range attack. You can also make... Oh, okay, so... and since he's right next to them, he's going to do the melee... Oh, critical!
Ooh.
And now they have they have persistent fire damage, I do believe. Let's see, I think, yeah, excellent. And we are starting anew with round 2. Virmala, you are up.
Yes.
Ray.
So, I do believe I need to use my
Just
sword
a bite
now.
of damage. Thank you, David. Just a bite of damage.
Hitting the swans. Seven.
Oh my god, that
That-
smells.
Oh, yep, definitely not meant to do it. That was attack 1.
You do have hero points.
Well, I've already used 1. So, attack number 2. Yep, definitely not making it. I am overwhelmed by the fact that there is a bunch of food at my feet.
Oh, that's
you
great.
drop your 20 McNuggets. Only they're rats.
Most characters,
Yep.
rats, fucking rats. Virmala, oh, it's a smorgasbord up in here.
Oh,
No, give me.
All right. Oh, for some reason the. Okay, well, there's still entangling vines, but Tuck moves the. What? That is so weird. I'm trying to move Tuck around, and it's also moving Cinder.
Oh.
All right. So
they're
Tuck-
entangled.
They're entangled together. Best friends forever. All right, so Tuck Buckerford has initiative. You know, I do believe this counts. Oh, he can't move forward if he's going to do this. I do believe this counts as. See, I think he was right there. Sure. As an emergency. And he gives an emanation a 30-foot burst. Yeah, that's enough to get everyone. Well, except for Mike, but Mike is not wounded, so...
Still full
Yep.
left out.
Right, I know. I'm sorry, man. Everyone gets some hit points back.
Woot!
All right. Back to Nemia. Nemia. I'm going to go with Nemia. Back to Nemia. She is not happy. She...
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Yep.
Can hear you.
Okay, it says on the sheet that we all took damage.
No, you all... Oh.
I was saying, it's like, wait, we all took damage. What the hell? It's like,
Sorry.
I'm down to 15 HP.
That, thank you for catching that. I will, yeah, so, Mr. Kitty, was, oh, whoops. Oh my god.
That is the opposite of what we hated.
Yep, Mr. Kitty's dead. Sorry, David. I'm just done. No, Mr. Kitty is now at full hit points. David, let's see here. Jesus. Okay, so clearly that heal was not set up properly. Felix took 8, so that means Felix heals all damage. So Felix is fully healed. Gazlo, you are now fully healed. Tuck Buckerford is now at 1.
So just so you know, I don't feel left out anymore.
And Virmala, you are also fully healed. So yeah, in the words of Willy Wonka, strike that, reverse it, flip it around. So yeah, so let's see. So she already cast. There we go.
That was funny.
Let's see. What shall she do? You know, I think we're gonna go with her stepping over here and throwing. Ah, you like fire, cat? Well, here, have some of your own so you match your kitty. Or not. You know? You could just dodge or something.
You know, I feel like she's trying to be clever, but she's just bad at it.
Hey, rat lady, are you okay?
No!
Do you need some help? You want some milk?
I need some help making you die!
Aw.
Gazlo!
I'm stepping on these rats. I'm just gonna.
You can certainly attack them. Stepping might not do nearly as much damage as your other stuff, since it is a swarm of rats. They do not have. Thankfully, the swarms are not nearly as obnoxious as they are in older editions.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Hey. Flurry of blows. Oh, that is not good. Wait, does that hit? No, that does not hit. Okay.
In this case, you may have hit one rat, but you were trying to hit multiple.
I get like 2 hero points left.
Do
I'm
it.
probably gonna.
Do it.
All right. Yeah.
They are
'Cause,
meant
like-
to be used. You will start every session with at least one. I like to. This is the end of this chapter, so so next session you guys will all be reset back to 1. So use what you have.
Wicked. And then.
You've
Come
got
on,
that second
attack.
one. No whammies, no whammies. Oh,
Oh, whammies.
yeah.
That did not hit. Oh, I meant to drag over top of that. Well, I could try my 3rd one.
Well, the whole
Fuck.
thing with the Flurry of Blows is it's 1 action to do 2 attacks. So you can do a 3rd attack, but it would not count as your Flurry of Blows for the purpose of getting past any damage resistance they might have.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. So this will just count as 2. Oh! Roll the damage for that, and then roll it again, and that should give you.
All right. So just grab and drag it on the thing. All right, cool.
Oh wow. Yeah, so you with your 3 fists, you pound the rats until there are so few of them that they are no longer considered a swarm or a threat. No! And that is your turn. Mike, you are up.
Alright. Oops. Sorry, Gumbo. I have to move. Alright, more inspiring of courage. Just
I see you already did that. Oh, it expired. Those were the auto
Yeah.
expires. I see.
Woo.
That was weird. Alright. Then I am going to cast telekinetic projection.
Projection or projectile?
Projection.
Oh. Interesting.
Yes. Projectile. I don't know. It's a thing and I throw things with mine.
Fair.
And hero point. Damn it.
That was so close.
Yep. Last hero point.
That is much better.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Take that. I hate this game. Oops.
All right, Felix. Are you still with us?
Are my chats coming through?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm heading into work now. But rinse and repeat. Last attack.
All right.
And
Have a
let
good
me know
one.
how it turns out.
Will do.
Have a good night at work.
Later.
Thank you. Later.
Well, that's a hit.
Yay. So many hits.
All right, it didn't show up in the thing, but I saw the die roll an 18. So that beats her reflex save. So she is once again prone.
Yeah.
I feel like we're bullying this halfling.
I mean, all she did was bring dinner.
True.
Oh, technically. Oh no, I forgot to get rid of prone. She might have actually hit a little harder when she, or actually hit when she threw that. Oh well, whatever. Doesn't matter at this point. And Mr. Kitty, of course, moves forward, now no longer encumbered by the entanglement, and decides to jaws that bite. And that is a hit. Dealing 7 points of damage. Cinder. Actually, given where Cinder is, given Cinder's abilities and the current state of the battle, I am not going to have Cinder do what I was originally going to have Cinder do, and instead, Cinder will burn her. And this time actually hit.
Yay!
Rolled poorly, but, you know, it's something. Virmala.
Okay. I'm running up. And we'll see if it works this time. God bless it.
That one.
Oh, wow. Well, at least it's not an out one.
Yep.
You do have another attack. Oh, wow.
Yep. Times. I'm there with my shield. Hold on. My shield's not raised. I think that's an action, so I can't raise it. So.
I know. Okay. You need some help.
I'll be right back. Player away from keyboard.
All right. Tuck. I think it's about time that we end this. Now here's hoping that I didn't just say that and have it mean nothing.
Yeah.
Apparently it doesn't. And with that, he drops Mimia, Bramble Cloak.
Yay! Time to claim my hat.
Yeah. All right. I'm so glad that music is done. It was really badly mixed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was up with that. Well, well. It's over. And yes, she falls. Her body sizzling with the remnants of the fire. And once again. Oh. Well. And that's when you hear this high-pitched shrieking from the two Griggs as you look over towards one of the wagons and see that there is that the two Griggs are stomping on and hacking up some rats, some more rats that were out
there. Are they winning?
Yep.
Are you winning, son?
Well, I shouldn't say stomping on and hacking them up. It's more like they're playing instruments and you see like a rat explode.
Ah. That makes sense.
And you notice that there would have been another swarm of rats, but, you know, they were kept occupied. As they finish, they're kind of panting. Nobody defiles the sanctity of a circus! Oh, good, you guys won!
Well, of course we did.
Of course you did. No one could perform those daring deeds of danger and daring and deeds and not be able to win against a bunch of stupid rats.
I punched a rat. And a chicken.
Anyway, we just wanted to say that we are Kanono and I'm Teresia and we hope to catch you at your next performance. Bye. And they fly off.
Take care, little dudes.
And we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go over here to where is come on, where's the countryside? I want my countryside. Farmland, good enough. There we go, some sound effects. It's technically not a farm, but, you know, there's enough animals around here, might as well be.
Close enough.
Now, while you may have defeated the threat to the circus, it does appear that Nemia Bramblecloak's machinations may have spread into the town.
What?
And that is where we will pick up next week. But until then, you all can level up.
Yay!
Woohoo! I get to use clubs.
More power.
And I should also probably
juggle.
So, Zach?
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Mike is going to go over to the halfling's body, remove the hat, put my cool bearskin hat in my bag and put the rat one on.
Okay.
And then I'm promptly going to consume the body.
TF2. This is straight up TF2.
Birmala goes and eats a rat or two.
What's TF2?
Team Fortress 2?
Team Fortress 2. One of the things in the game is you can get special hat drops.
Ah, nice.
For like character customization. It's a big meme. It's just the hat trade is just a big thing. People spend real money on hats for their characters.
Okay. Well, I have dropped Rat Hood into your inventory there.
This is awesome. I'm collecting. I've collected like one new hat every game.
You have. You are a mushroom of many hats.
Yeah.
You are a fun guy of many hats.
Let's just say he's a fun guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what can I say? I am the fungus among us.
Sus!
Good
I am the
album.
broom that goes boom.
All right.
You're the cat that claps back, dog.
Oh, nice. Far more bird-like than your current reference. Though I do believe Strix don't necessarily have to have the bird face. I don't know. I'd have to look them up again.
Yeah, I was looking them up, but I couldn't get really good examples. They're varied completely from piece of art to piece of art.
Yeah.
So I got very confused.
They're not your typical bird folk, I found.
No, they're not like the kukeri or kankri.
Kenku?
Kukeri or something else.
Kenku? Kukri's a weapon.
Kenku. Yeah, Kenku.
Kenku, yeah.
Kenku, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Right.
Kukri is a weapon.
So did we want to level up now, or did we want to wait until next week?
I am fine with people leveling up now. That said, let us say goodbye to the streamers. They don't need to be around for this part. Goodbye, people who might be watching. Goodbye. And join us next week. We have a new creative endeavor among us. I do believe Darren, the fungus among us, has a channel of some sort. Do you want to mention the channel? YouTube?
It is with great sadness that I announced that yes, I do have a Facebook channel.
Facebook channel.
Yes.
Well, Facebook does do a lot of videos.
That's what happens when you're looking at Facebook while mentioning
it. Right.
Although I did create a page on my Facebook account about my YouTube, so it's sort of true.
All right.
But yes, I have a YouTube channel. It's called The Spoonless Bard Gaming. Just started, and it's not too terrible.
Can confirm. You're playing through
Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Excellent. Excellent. I am working on with my video game streaming. I am and YouTube thing. I am working on Wrath of the Righteous. And that has been fun.
Oh yeah, how is that?
It's really fun. It's interesting because I'm going to talk about this, but you know what, people? Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next week.